Hello buddy, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your guy the Wolf, and today we are going to do a very major stuff in Java. As I already told you guys, what we have learned in Java is really enough for you to do amazing work in Java, like creating application like desktop, Android application, web application. You can use Java as the backend language. And as of today, as you can see on my desktop here, I have this application, and here I'm using this Swing Java. This IDE and this NetBeans. I'm using NetBeans to create this application. So if you don't have one, you can use whatever you're familiar with. But it's good that to flow along, you need to use this NetBeans. And without much ado, let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to run this and see how it works. Welcome back and thank you. It's your guy the Wolf. So I'll start off by running this. Okay, the user interface, we are not really concentrating on the look and feels of our GUI or graphical user interface, or wherever you can call it, but we are concentrating more on the code that we do. You can use other builders like Scene Builder to make good looking GUIs or UI or UX. So let's start by running this. So I'm just going to click on the source here and run this code. I'm just going to click just like run the file, just like this. And here, as you can see, we have the login file here. So I'm going to, first of all, I just wanted to register first, because if I have nothing in the database, then what am I going to log in? So I'm just going to click register, and then here's the register form, and I'm just going to write the first name is I'm just going to write my name here, Robin, just like that, and the second name is Soro. And the username, I just love to use the Wolf. Oh, I only just use, the Wolf is really cool. And then the password, I just write 1, 2, 3. And here again, repeat the password. I can say 1, 2, 3. You see, when you're creating such a forms, you should make sure that you repeat the password twice, so that if you write the first one wrong, and then this part, this text box, and then you write the second one, which is wrong, then the application should tell you that you're not supposed to register because the password is wrong. So it should probably tell you that you have a problem here, the password doesn't match. So I haven't checked that. I don't think that I checked that, because I doubt that the code would be so. But it's good that I explained to you, because I've seen this in the marketplace. So I'm just going to click create. So there's this message box telling me that I've been success. So if I click OK and I clear the form, so I'm going to show you the code side, and that's what we're going to do. So I just click here, and okay, it has said that the creation, I've registered the person correctly. So I just want to open the database. So I'm using, let me first of all minimize this everything, and then I click this DB. For your information, guys, I'm using this DB browser, and if you don't know how to download this, you can just go to, you can use Google, and you just Google DB browser for SQLite. And this is just a tool that creates a database, which is SQLite, like the one that we use in our mobile phones. It's light, so we don't use in a big production like servers. It's small, so it's mostly used in phones and small devices. So it's good to use this in just for learning. And sometimes it locks because it runs a lot of, it's light, so it will probably log at some point. so it's good you use at MySQL like that. So I'm going to open the database and see what we registered. Oh, before that, this is when you download. This is how it looks like. Where is it? So yeah, it will come in a zip file, and when you open the zip file, you extract it, you will find these files here. So you will run one of these, like this one. You run this, and you can attach it or pin it to the taskbar like this one, so that when you click, you get it just like that. So I'm just going to open my database. So open database, because I've already created, and remember I'm just showing you what I did. So it's here, it's called Java NetBeans. So let me click this and open it and see what I've registered. Where is this? So it is this register. This is the table, and I'm going to open, browse data. So like that, as you can see here, let me just expand this. As you can see here, and I have okay, the ID it's auto increment, but as you can see, the data is already there. So I can come back here in my application, and then I click on login, and then I use the same data. So username, I don't remember the username I used. So the username is Wolf and the password is 123. So I'm just going to use the Wolf here, Wolf, and the password is 123. So I can also, I forgot to create another form where that once you log in, it just takes you to the control panel, and we are going to create now the control panel. Once you sign in, it just go direct there. So just like that. So it has logged me. But if I go like this and then I write Wolf, and then I put our own password here, let's change, and you can see here the show. I can show you you can click this checkbox, and then if I log in, it's going to tell me wrong password or username. So that is it, and let's get started. Okay, so guys, I'm just going to close all these windows so that we start afresh. And as you can see on my other side over here, I have a little bit of application here. So we are going to create another one. So to start with this, you will start by, let me just close even the database, because we are going to create another one. And I close this. So let's get started. So you just click on the file, a new project, and here we are going to create a bit on this tab here. We saying that use the project. We are going to use on this category. We are going to use Java with Ant, and then click on Java application just like this. It's already there. Then you click next, and this application we are going to call it. Let's call it. First, let me call it test. Test, because we are testing what we have learned in Java and see what you can use what we have learned in developing application. So, and just click finish, just like that. So it's completing this task. Oh, there's a problem somewhere. So okay, just come back again. I know where this problem is. So like this, and Java application next, and test. Why you not completing my bodies? Yeah, there we go. So from here, this is the main class, but we will start by clicking on this package which is called test, and we click on test.java new, and we are going to create a Java frame form just like this. So click here, and we will call it this JFrame. We will call it login. So we are creating the user interface first, and then we go to the code side. So we will have 3 of them. Just click finish, just like this, and let's add another one, and let's check whether it has the main method. You know, the main method is where it's going to, yeah, it has the main method. This is where we will start. This is where our application start running from. So let's click another one, and let's call it register, just like that, and finish. And register should be a little bit longer because of another one, the last one here. So we are doing something like it's just a desk application. This is how it's done, because we need a login, then we need a register, we need the dashboard where you see all the data. For example, you are building a loan management system. This is the procedure. This is how it goes. So just create JFrame, and then just call it dashboard, right? Dashboard, just like that, and then we finish. So here the dashboard is always big, you know. This is just for demonstration, but this is how it works. So we'll start by creating this one first, the login form. We come here on the design, and we're going to bring our tools here now. We come on the other side here, on the properties. We will come here and pick something that we're going to use. So click here and properties, property like that. We have the frames here, the swings containers. So we're going to pick the first one here. We're going to take a panel. You just drag this over here, and yeah, this is a panel where our component controls it. Where's the panel again? Okay, let's just disappear. This is where our components, we put our components. So we put our components on the panel, just like this. So it's done. So the first thing we are going to do, just going to pick a label, and the label, just like that. And so this label, we are going to name it. First of all, let's change some fonts, and let's change some fonts. So the font, we're going to pick, let's see, just click here on the font, click this, yeah, just like that. Just pick it bold, and let's put some .6. So yeah, .6 is cool. And then let's edit it, and let's call it login form. So this is the login form. I can add the form because it depends, but this is a login form. So can we change even the color? So let's go back to the properties and foreground. So on this side, let's change the color to, let's say, bluish. I think this bluish is cool, and click like that. And from there, we're going to bring another 2 labels in here, and let's put another label here, and let's pick some text field like this, and let's pick another password field just like this. So from here, just push this a little bit to this side. So in here, let's expand this a little bit and expand this, stretch this to this side. Remember, this one you can be creative on your GUI. So let's bring another, let's say a button, and an OK button here, just like that, and another button, just like this. So we are going to name this first of all. To rename this, first of all, just edit it, just remove all this this stuff. So inside, click this and edit, and this one, this is just username, user name, and oh, what I want now, it's okay. And this one here also is the password. Let's go as password, just like that. And what else? This button, press. Oh, just click here and edit this to sign in or log in, right? Yeah, I think let's just call it sign in. Okay. I don't know. Let's just call it login. Just like that. And then this one also, we can call it register. So this register is when you don't have account, you are going probably to click register to have account. And also this login is going to, once you have logged in, you can put your username and the password, and then it take you to this dashboard over here. And if you want to register, this register is going to take you to this form. So let's change a few things by making this a little bit larger, like there. And this one also a little bit just the same like the back one, but this one is I can see probably. But let's change this font a little bit and this font a little bit, and we're going to come to our property and come to fonts. Let's put it a bold and let's do 18, just like that. And also this font here and this font here, you can change them to 18 also, but this one will not make it bold, just make a size of 18, just like that. And then this also, let's expand this a little bit, yeah, just like that. And this just like that. Make sure this side is straight a little bit. You can even move from this side, but I can take this to this side a little bit. So don't worry about this, because you can spend the whole day. It's just like art, you know. An art, you don't just to make it look good. You have to spend a amount of time there. So and this one, I think it should be here. So let's change this font of this button a little bit. So you come here and just put it bold, and then do a 24, just like that, and that's okay. You can change the color of this to be green, and let's do a green. You can click here. Let's just make it this kind of a green, yes. And register, let's make it a little bit different color, but it can be whatever. So it's good to make something uniform. So let's do a register. Let's do a little bit of green, just like that. Yeah, I think this is awesome. So I think this is okay. So let's. I mean, this is too tall. It's like you can have this here. This one. You know, this you can spend time here, but it seems that it's okay that way, right? So let's see how it looks. Just click over here. That's how it's going to look like. So that's okay with the login, and just save that. And let's do the register here. So click the register, and let's do some. Oh, before that, let's come back again on the login. You can put some, because this password, when you write it, and it's a text, a password text, it's going to put some stars there. So let's put some radio button there so that we can click on that to view the password if whether it's valid or wrong. So I'm just going to put this button here, and then this makes us to expand this a little bit down like that. You know, it's cool. And this one I'm just going to add here and say show password. Show password. So this one is going to, we are going to click this to show the password that you have already written there. I don't think we need to do anything with that, so let's just save that and come here to the register tool and come to the design. So here we're going to first of all let's come here and put some label, a label here, and this label we're going to name it, edit the label and go to register. Again, bring some two more labels. Let's see, this is for the first name, edit first name, edit, so first name, first name, and then bring another one for second name, edit second name, and also bring another one for username, edit username, and also password. So password, edit password. This password was one double. I don't know. Just bring another one. Yes, so that you can repeat the password. Let's say repeat the password. Repeat password. The password is one. So from here we can have text box. So we come back here on our palette and pick password. Text box. Where are you? Text field. So put them here. And put another one, text field. Put another one, text field. Another one. And another one. Let's edit first the font here. Let's click all of them. Oh, here we need a password. Let's delete this first. Because we need a password field here. So we print a password field and print a password field. So I just click over them to change the fonts size. I'm going to give them the font size of 18. This one also, I just want to give them 18 but bold. 18. Do we have not about 100? No. Actually, I'm going to click on this. Click on that. I don't know. Just cut. see if I can delete them. Just like that. We did not have a panel here. So just put a panel. Then we get them back. I've never worked with a panel. So just control V. Oh, you had a problem. Okay, we can start afresh. So let me just post the video and just put them the way we did, then we continue from there. So I think I'm going just to edit all this. Edit, just remove, edit, do that, this. So sometimes when you double click, this just gets you back to the code. But no problem, this is how it works. So it's okay, it's cool. Let's edit this too. Edit that. So I'm just going to edit this first, and this is the first name. First. Is this how fast this will read? I have problem with these problems. Just see that. So it's readable. So this is the second name. Second name. And this username. Why do you have this one? This is, you should not have this there. Just edit this, because you need this. Do that. So this is password. And also you have to repeat the password. Okay, let's make it look a little bit smart. So get this part here. Here is here. Get your password and make sure text box is small enough. Just like this. Okay. Let's go back here. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. So you can align them. So this looks good. Nice. So let's just change this to let's change the color just to blue. I'm going to put this blue here. Let's want the buttons, so bring in some buttons. First of all, let me set this. Let's bring in some button. And just like this. I just want to make them a little bit bigger, and I want to make them 24. Bonded 24. Just like that. You can have it like that. So it's not all about good and do. We just having a form that we can take our data. It's all about the data, and sometimes, companies do hire people who actually create the front end, and also they have back end. So this is the front end. So I think it's looking awesome, good. And let's change this to edit this to login, and also this one here, create or register somebody, register. So let me just put this, change the color to the same color over there. Let's pick this, and also let's just put this again. Yes. What's wrong with you? So change the color. Oh, it's okay. So this log also is make it green. And let's do this green. So I think should we have that combo box here? Let's get this radio bar. This radio button. I want to say it. We're going to have all of them. We might not code this because we have like we are going to do these two. Anyway, we can do that. So edit that to view, to what? Show password. Show password. That's right now. And I think we are done with this. And let's just expand this a little bit. Just like that. And just push this a little bit. So save that and let's do the dashboard now. Let's do the dashboard. We're going to do a little thing here. Just bring this panel. Just like that. And that. And that. And there. So, okay. Let's bring let's bring a label here. And this called dashboard. Let's go to let's change the fonts to say the color. Let's do the color. Let's do and let's change the font. The fonts. Where's the font? Yeah. Let's do 40. Let's see. Or we can just edit this again. Welcome. Let's increase this side. This was okay, just like this. Bring it around there. Let's put them here. Just extend up here. You know, this is where you have all the properties of the application. So we can have a text here and say maybe it welcomes you. First of all, let's change this color, this background, and just put it this kind of gray right there. And then let's have this label might be having your name. Let's say when once you log in, the logo shows your name there. Let's see how this looks like. Yeah. Okay. And this, what's the color of this? Background. It should be background. Oh, should be the background color. Background color should be like this. Yeah. And this one on the foreground should be, let's say, white, obvious. let's change the size. Oh, this one is killing over time. Let's do 18. So you can have your, let's say, monthly income. So this is just for show. Yeah, that's enough. So let's save that. So let's go to the code side. We will start by the login form. So click here on the, oh, let's name this first of all. So I'm just going to name this username and I call it user. Like that. No, the variable is it already username? Yeah, username. Okay. Change this value also to password. Edit that. No, just change the value. Just change the value. Change value to password. Okay, and this one here, I'm just going to call it login. Login ATM, register ATM, register ATM, just like that. And also this one, I can change these two. Show password radio. Show password. Pass radio. Oh, she's show pass, just like that. It's okay. And also let's rename this to first name, first so we are having this as first name. Edit this. Oh, this is okay, first name, second name, just this also as edit change name, just call it username, username, and just call it this password. Read password. And we have business register. Register. This is just like that. So we are done with this. Let's go to the code side. So we will start with the login. So let's go and click on the login. Let's first run this and see what we have. So to run this, we just come back here to the code and just run. Hit run file. You see what we have. So it's running and we have it over here. Now to change so that it doesn't stay on the corner there, just come back. Let me see what I can do with this because time and design. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use a little bit of this so I can get the name, then come to the code over here, then generate send. So come back again and get my thing up to now. Just like that. nilishajua kidogo, then I hit here, come back to the code. Here, what? Generate center. This is okay. Can get things back. Okay, also this dashboard. Can put there. Go back to the code and generate center. This vector. And done. So if I want to run this, let me see if I can run this. But you don't have the main. You already have the main function. Run fire. Yeah, it's like looks like the dashboard. And also let me run the register. See, can run fire. Yeah, it's generating at the center. So I should know about this main method so that we cannot run from here. We will do that later. Let's code first. So I'm just going to come to the code side, and first of all I'm going to hit because this is a sign-in, so let me double click this, and the button is just right here. It's called login right here. This is where we will get all the data. So I should have created the database in a different file. That's how we do in software, but also this for learning, I'll just start from here, the login. So in the login, I'm going to create from the login, I'm going to bring in to connect to my database first of all. So first thing first, I'm going to start by surrounding the code in a try catch, because we try to do things in a try code. When you try something, when it fails, it tries again, so it's the best, I can say it's the best way of doing software. You put your code in a try code. So we say try. Am I recording? Yeah, it's recording. And first of all, let's close this. So try catch, try catch. I wanted to surround my code with a try catch. Try catch. This I will do the try catch, and this first hit here. You can expand wherever you want. Then in this catch, I'm going to cut some exception. When it fails, it can tell me that, oh, here's the problem. So try exception. Exception. Yes. So in this exception, I just want to say, if there's an exception, just tell me that what's wrong. So this J option show message. Just going to hit there, and I just want to tell this. I want this message over here. So delete this and say that I need this exception here. So exception not get message. Message just like that. So from here I'm done with my try. So I'm just going to create my code. So first of all, I just wanted to connect my app to the database. Before we do that, I'm going to create a database. Let's create a database. So I'm just going to create this DB. So make sure you have installed this, and let's create a new database, and I call it YouTube tutorial. Just like that, YouTube tutorial. save. Just like that. So that's the first how do we call it a table? Let's call it register table. Or yeah, register. Let's call it register. Register. This is the first table, and I'm going to create the names over here, the field of the table. The first one is we had the first thing was, let me see what we have. We have come back to the design, especially the register. Let's see what we have. We have first name, second name. So I'm just going to edit this, copy that. Anyway, I remember what I do. Make sure you do the right thing. What you write is what you're going to put in the database. I mean the table, so let's call it first name. First name. It's all small letter, and this is a text. So first name is like that, and actually let me add another one, call it second name. Second name, and this is a text, this is not an integer. Add another one called username. Yes. So we're going to save our data in here. Username, text, and let's have password as English as word. We can have a text, and let's have repeat password, and we are done. We can have text. We can even have an index. So, but let's add another. I don't know if I can even. Let's go ID. And that's an integer. It should be the primary key, and let me just move it up there. Okay. Just click that and move to the top. I just like that. So we are done with this, and copy this register here. Control copy that. Yes, okay. So just okay, just like that. So we have our database, and let's set the file. Let's write change, and where do we save it? User take account desktop, YouTube tutorial. So it's on the desktop. Where company desktop? Yeah, it's on the desktop. I think I can save it somewhere. Save device. Close that everything. Let's find it on the desktop. It's just on the desktop. Where? Okay, we will go back to this EP. Find it in here. It's not in here. Let me find. Where did I save it anyway? So it's in here. I want just to remove it from your YouTube tutorial. This is our database. Remove there. Copy or cut. Let me just cut it and put them in local disk. See? And I'm going to put them in DB here. Let's put it in here. Just like the previous one. Yeah, YouTube tutorial. So this is the database, and I have to locate this. So it's in C. This is the URL. So let's go back to our application. We have the database now, and let's go to login first. Let's do the login code first. So in here, I'm going to do word browser. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to import a class which is called the class in Java that we use to connect. This class is what actually specifies which kind of database you're using. So this class is called class for name, just like that. So here we are going to specify which database we are using. We are using a database called can I increase the fonts? Let me increase the fonts of this ID. So I have increased the font size. So I'm using this class called class for name, and I'm just going to specify which kind of database I'm using. I'm using all dot SQLite dot JDBC. These are the kind of drivers that we use to connect to this JDBC is the drivers. So to get these drivers so that we can connect to the database, we're going to create we use these drivers first of all to connect to our database. So where is our database? So let's specify our database. We're going to create a string variable and then call it URL. URL is our location where we store our database. So our database is in a string form. Let's specify where it is. So we're going to use this JDBC driver to locate SQLite, and once we get our SQLite database, we're going to locate the exact location where we play with our database. So our database is in location C. It's actually, let me specify it. It's just here, so it's let's create this. And so it's in location C. Copy this location because that's where it is. And then paste here, just like that. And then how the name of our database is. Let's put the name of our database is backslash. Our database name is, how do we call it? Let's rename this so we can copy. Just like we are renaming, no? Rename. Control copy that name. So cancel this. So the name of our database is this YouTube.db. So this is DB, just like that. So this is the location of our database, and we put them in our string. And now let's connect. Let's connect our application. To connect that, we need to import our class, which is called the connector class. Connector. Let's create an object of it. So con equals to. Let's print the class that is going to connect us. So let's use the drive again. So once we get the location of our database, we're going to use these drivers to connect to that database. So we're going to use the driver manager class driver, and it's got the driver manager. Manager spellings. You misspell this now, you're gone. Driver manager dot. Okay, what are you complaining? Because I think I have not imported this. So driver manager. Oh, this is A. Driver manager. Let me just start manager. Yeah, just like that. Without, you should give me the complete. Whatever, let's do it. Let's get the connection. And we put in over here. So tell me where the problem is. Import import sometimes. Import this. No. Okay, I'm just going to import some. Let me finish this first, and we will see what the problem is. So I'm going to put in my URL, copy this, and put it here. So once we have the connection, we're going to let's check what the connection is. System connection established. I want to say that connection established to check connection. So, okay, one thing, let's finish this code first. So I'm going to create a query. I'm going to create a query here, just like that. And my query is string. We're going to select, because we are logging, we're going to select from our database this table, a specific table, to check whether the username and password match, and if it matches, then we go to the dashboard. So we're going to say, let's first of all do this, and this is our query. We're going to say this is a database, select all. This star actually means all. Select all from register. Select all from register. So I named it. What was the database? What was the database name? Database. It's in. Let's go register. So open from register. Please register where username. Username. First of all, we're going to say from username, you put this question mark. Where's the question mark? Yeah. So select from register your username equal to that, and password equals to something like this. So we're done with our query. So we have to put our query in a prepared statement, and we say that PST is prepared statement is equal to connect connection class over here. First of all, before I continue this, let me define this stuff over here. I want to define them just like that. Let me define this, because I want to use them to connect to the database. So to do this, we are going to create these classes so that we can avoid those so many errors. Collection. These are objects, so these are classes that we want to use to connect to the database. Let's initialize it. So we are initializing this. Is equal to now, first of all, just like that. Then you should import this. Import this data. Now I'm going to use the database type. Just initialize first. So, and again, let's do the prepare statement. And this one we are going to do PST. Initializing it as just like that. result set we call it arrays is equal to now. Let's import this class first of all. To import this, you can click here, and because this package is not for okay, let me see, result is result. Yeah, so let's import this. To import this class, we need to import them over here. So to import this and this one, import. Let's start by Java. SQLite. Dot connection. Yeah, here. And also let's import the driver. So we want to use SQLite driver. Dot Java SQL driver manager. This one. And again I need the statement. So import SQL prepared statement. And the last one is the result set. Import Java SQL result set. This one. And again from here, so we can now avoid these errors now. Let's forget this one. This one generally you can minimize this initialization. Just our code is social. So this connector, what one is it? I imported this. Import this now. I have the connection already here. Connection. Oh, okay. Now I don't need to write this. I can delete this and have the con, because I initially select at con, like con. So you can have like that. And there's another one here. I don't want to see. Oh, it's okay. So let's continue with this. So I have set our query here where we want to select from our register table where the username will be, what will be given out, what will be from the UI, and the password. So the statement is here. So BS, we want to do what? We want to prepare our statement. So once this is the statement we have, and we need to put in our statement. So how do we do that? So we do ask a question here. We want to semicolon this connection, this driver, please, you driver. Check our statement and query it. So con. Okay, how do we do this? Con dot prepare statement. It's just like that. And we want to put our query inside. So put our query. So we are putting our stuff in this third connection, so it can take us to the database. So our query is this. This one we are saying select from register, and we are putting in our connection, because our connection is an object that will take us to the database. So we have that statement there. So the statement again. Now let's take data from our application and put them in our statement. How do we do that? So tst dot set. We set what? Set string. this down here. So pst.setString, and we are going to, first of all, we are going to put number 1 is our username. So number 1 is our username. So user name dot, because this now we are getting get text in this one here. So this username is this box here, because we named the variable is username. So we are using it. So we are using it here to get the text from our UI, and once we get the text from our UI, we're going to put it in a PST prepared statement, and once it's in our PST, which is a prepared statement, our connection class, our connection object will take us to the database. So our statement is this. So once it's in the database, we're going to select in the database, we're going to select this username in this database here. Then we browse data. So we're going to, here on the username, it's going to put to check this whether the username looks like this or similar to this. So I think that explanation is enough. And the next thing we're going to do is copy this again. And the second, we're going line by line. So copy this again. And this one should be 2. And this one now is not username but password. So pass word and get the text. So that is it. Once we get all this from our database, if it's what we gave out, so we are going to execute this to check whether we are right. So to do that, we just put our result set, and this is the result. This is the result. So we have to execute this PST. Let's copy this. Check whether what we have provided is okay. So execute that. So execute query, and once the query, if the result is right, then we're going to get the result. We are going to check whether the result is okay. So we can say that if the result is okay, then we do something. So if rs, because we're going to return the result. So we say that if result dot next means that the result, it's now this will return true. If the result is there, that's what the result dot next mean. Then take us to the board. It's going to take us to the dashboard. So we can say that we can call our dashboard here, this dashboard. So we're going to bring that. We are going to say dashboard. Is it there? It's dashboard. This dashboard. And create a notepad of that. This is new dashboard. Copy this. New dashboard. So now we are going to call our class, which is the dashboard, once the results are okay. But if it's not okay, it's going to tell us, hey, your buddy, you got some issues. So if it's okay, just call that class. It's like this. And set visible. Set visible. True. And the login form we want. Once we call that, let's the login form disappear. So the login form is already what we have here. So it's this login form without set visible false, so that this disappear once we call the dashboard. Set visible false, just like that. So we are done with this part. And else we should have if else if there were no result, what should we do? Else we we should do something else. Else do what? Just write a statement which says, hey buddy, you provided wrong password or username. So that message pop-up is, we can use this class called J option. J option then dot show message. So message dialog, show message dialog, and we call this messages. Delete all this, this, and they say wrong password, wrong password, wrong username, or password. You can put some exclamation mark here, and we can catch if there was an error. You can say else. No, it's done. So catch is down here. So we are done with this part. So just do this part. Another thing that we should do is we should, on the login form, let's create the code for this. So this code should be here. Let me then click it again. Yeah. So we should write the show password actually. We should do something here so that when you click it, you can view or you can see the password. So we'll say if, and then we'll say that if else we should do something. Let's do this. So in if statement, we need to just enter that first. No, just enter that. Just do fast. Okay. Time is on the side. I don't want this video to be long. So let's say if we need to say show is, what's the name of that anyway? What's the name of it? Let me see what I named it. Show password. So copy this. Control copy. Okay, and I think I should this one. It's called show password. This one, show. Just copy this. It's called show password. Copy that. You say that that part of which is called show password is selected. Once you select it, is selected, you should show the password. If that is selected, just do what? Once, if it's selected, just call it the password field. This password field. How do I control copy? So password field should password field should show the character. So set echo. This one. Set echo a character. So echo. I should put some like that. It should show some characters like that, and I can format this code. So it's going to shift F. So it's going to look okay. Else, if it's not selected, show nothing. So how do we do that? It's like this. So else you should else do what? The password field, this one here, should show nothing, which is stars now. So it should show stars. So remove all this. Remove this from inside here and put a single quote just like that, and put star inside there like that. So we're done with that part. So I think we are done with the login form. Let's do the registration form. So to do the registration form, we are almost going to do the same thing. So let's start by doing actually one thing that we have forgotten is this one. Let's if you don't have any character in here, let's finish this first. So if someone tried to submit a form with just nothing, you should do something. So to do that, we're going to say that let's do first the registration form. We'll get back there because it's not necessary. That one you can do it. So to do this, let's come out to the registration form. Let's come to the code there and let's start again. This one now. So since we have done the login form, we can import the same stuff that we had here. Let's start from above because we're going to use paired statement, result set, connection. So let's first of all import these packages, these classes, so that we can use them in our registration form. To do that, we just come on above here and then hit here and then put them on here, just like that. The second thing that we want to copy is the initialization that we did here. These initializations there, so you can use them because we are using the connection still and get statement and that. So come back on the registration form just to this class over here and then paste it. You can, if the format is Alt Shift F, you indent the code. From there, the next thing that we want to do is again create our connection class. Let's let me hit this one. Let's hit the connection class, create what we have created there. So to do that, let's come here and come on the registration form and hit that button and start our code there. So we are going to close it in a try catch statement again. So let's try again. Try catch. Try catch like that. The next from there, let's just catch it. Catch. Catch some exception. So we want to say exception. Here is a problem. Maybe this should be small x. This exception, and this exception we need to catch an exception there. You can say J option this cannot, and this could be J option. Just want to make things a little bit faster. The exception. So copy this option and copy that. We can come to our register and we capture the catch here. This, and then we're going to say when something went wrong. If we something went wrong. So and we can capture the exception anyway. So we can say we can concatenate it with our exception here. So we can copy that and concatenate it. This plus v message, get message. Yes. So we are done with our try catch, and we put our code in there now. So code should start from here, and here now we want to import our connection class. Let's copy the view class so that we don't repeat everything. So now to copy this class and also the database and also this one. Yeah, and copy this because it's the same, and put them here. And from here we are going to do what? Let's now create our query, because our query is different here now. The query is this. We want to create a string, so that we're going to put our query inside. So let's call it query is equal to, let's put our query in here now. Our query we should actually insert the data into our, because this is a registration form, let's put data in our database. So to do that, we just say insert into register. If we have any spelling mistake here, it's not going to work. So it should be the same one, the same name. It's called insert into register. Okay. And what we should put in the register. First, we will put the first name, and then comma, username, comma, and then password, and then put repeat password. If there's a spelling mistake, read password like that. Yeah, read password. Let me just check. It's we did not add it there, so I'm going just to edit modify table and then add one more. Just read password. This is not an integer, it's a string. Why? Just put the text there. And it's got the password. Let's just let it say. Okay. They are already in a field with that name. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Thank you so much. So remove this. That issue move down. I just moved it by mistake. Not that. Oh. I not move it down. You should move down. Move down. But the last one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay. So I should put here read. Okay, I should copy this thing so that this in the database. Read password and start. So we put in values. So we should say values. Values will be a template. So let's prepare the statement just like the other one. So it's PST is equal to, let's put in our connection class and put our statement, prepare a statement, prepare a statement. Our statement is this one here. This is our prepared statement. We put in the connection class, and then from here we can now execute them. So to it has, if it's find that this data in the database matches whatever it matches, as simple as that, then we're going now to put our data, our names in there. So PST, copy this, all this right, because PST dot set first string, which is first name in the first position. Make sure this first name, they're just arranged the way they're in the database. If you put, let's say, username in this first position and this goes to the second position, so it's not going to work. So in the first position is our first name. Yeah, actually this is not our first name, is not the, what is it? Our first name. Yeah. So you can copy this. Where is it? First name. First name. Maybe it's yeah. This is our data from UI. This is this one here. So let's go up here and put our first name in the database. Like that. Get text first. Get text from the UI. Enter. And just like that. Then go to this. Get all of them from just copy that. Enter, paste. 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 How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So change this. Second, this one is recent. This one is password. And this one is password. Just like that. Now we should do what? Just update database. So to update our database, you just say PST dot execute update. Execute. Let's execute. These are spelling mistake. Execute and we can return this whether it's true or false. It should be a boolean. Was it updated? Yes or no? It's a boolean function. So a boolean, or we can say type, so we can say let's call it true. If it's true, we can say now this is done. It can update our database. So we can say if let's say t, if t is equal to 1, you should say update success. So we can bring our J option then. Our message down J option. J option. J option. Usually maybe show me say this means this register should say update success. Update success. Update success. Why is it even success written? Update success. Success this way, successful. We can say we can clear the form. Say first name set text and clear the form. That's how we clear the form. So let's compile this 4 times. And change this to first name. Second, we are clearing the form. Second name. This one. Second name. First name, second name. This one. Password. And read password. Just like that. And else, if there is no update, we can say else. Let's just tell us that something went wrong. So bring the 3 option again. Copy that. Something went wrong. Oh, yes, just like that. I think that's so. We are done with that. And another thing we should do, let's run this application and see whether it's working. If it's working, you can check another things in another video, because I don't want this to go for 2 hours. This is enough. And let's run this and see whether it's working. So I just want to run this file. Oh, before that, let's come to login form here. When I click register, I should call the register form. So I'm going to say bring the class here first of all. So on click that, let's go to register. Register. And again on the register form, okay, when you log in successfully, it should take you to the dashboard. So again, we enter our code here. So once it's opening with this dashboard, or the dashboard, let's run this code. Let's clean it. Let's run. Let's close the database. Just like that. So let's run this file. Now since we don't have any data in the database, let's register. So first name is me, and second name is Soto, and the last name username I can say Wolf, and password is 123. The guys are not going to use this because the code will be more. We'll do in the next video. And also this one, we want to check this one with the password so I can hit register. Something went wrong, so something is wrong. Something went wrong. Yes. Oh, okay. JDBC. So guys, there is something one more we have not done. We have not imported the certain library which we used to connect to. Import that library. Yes, add Java file. We want to. You should go online and download SQLite JDBC library. I've already downloaded, so that's why you can see that I have it on my desktop. Actually, I place it there. So let's open it and import that library. That library is for the SQLite database connection. If you don't have that, it's not going to work. So again, let's run again. Let's see if something went wrong again. So let's again run the file. And there. So first of all, register. So we have the first name is Romeo, and the second name is and the last name is Wolf, and password should be 123, and again repeat password 123, and now we to register. Something about SQL and I'm missing five values of 4 columns. Oh, yeah. Let me just check this. So let me check that first. I think the problem is that this is the name of our database. Let's see. Can this, and let's go back to register, and let's go back to tab, and it's saying that. So the problem is here because first name, oh, it should be second name here. So I should have the second name. The rest is for human. Second name, it's okay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's save that. And let's run again. Because of this, let's clean. And let's close this database first. Let's close that. And clean again. And let's run. Let's run the file. Let's run the file once again. The moment of truth is now. So let's register. First name, second name. So username is Wolf. Password is 123. Put the password 123 and hit enter. Update successful. Ooh, thank God. Now let's go back to our database and check whether we have the information there. So open database. The database is just here. And it's this one. And this is the table. So let's close that. There we go. So let's try to password is 123, username is wolf. So let's see. So let's hit back home. I didn't do this. Let's do this. Let's call this part first of all. So we're gonna hit login and go back to the login field. So we are in the data here. Let's find this pattern. When I hit this, it should get me back to the login. So to do this, you just bring that class here. Call that class here. Login. Just like that. And then LG dot set visible true. Set visible true. And then hit enter and say this should disappear. The registration form should disappear. This dot set visible false. So let's save this again. Let's make sure it's something like that. So let's run it again. So let's again register. No, this time I just want to register my daughter first name. Second name. Username is like password should be 123 and 123. So let's say register. Update successful. So let's see. You see now I just click then it's here. And let's go to the login form. Let's try to log username. What's that? Kind of, I don't know. How do you see it? Oh, let's refresh this. How do we refresh this? There, her name is there. So it's Kyla. So let's come back. It's like Kyla like that. Okay. And the password is 123. Let's log in. Should take you to the welcome to the dashboard. So it's working and we are done for today. And before that, and if the password is wrong, what do we get? Let's see. Let's run the files again. Let's run the file. So if the password is wrong, let's say username was. Let's find out. Let's say the username is Wolf and the password is wrong. So Wolf and the password is 123. Let's see if the button is working. Yeah, so you can see the button. Thank you so much for watching my video, and if you like it, please hit that button and just now. Thank you so much and goodbye. And also we can do a couple of things to do. You can create forgotten password and then you can go back and edit to change the password for the application. Thank you so much.